Hello and wagwan y'all, it's Dimz. Welcome to the monthly progress report of the free-to-play experience of 2xKO. This is a year-long series that's documenting my experience of being a free-to-play player of 2xKO. And this video is going over my month 6 experience. Yep, we are halfway there. Which obviously means we are halfway done with this series. Check at the top of the description if you want to see my spreadsheet detailing the accumulation of my credits and spendings. Enjoy! Month 6 comes to a close and I have not actually played 2xKO at all this month. So yeah, I have an excuse though. Well, first thing is I've basically unlocked everything that I wanted to, so I don't really have any new goals to work toward, aka reasons to log in consistently. And point number 2, I want to see what would happen to the battle pass skins if I unlock the main skin but not the color alts for it. In the comment section of my previous video, when I had brought this up, a user said that when a battle pass closes and you have unlocked the main skin but none of the color alts will be available for you to purchase with credits like a normal color alt. I believe them, but I want to actually have it documented myself that this actually occurs. Which means for the rest of the battle pass, I shouldn't progress far enough to unlock all the color alts for Chroma Crash Warwick. Which means I have to play the game less to not accumulate battle pass progression. And of course the last reason I'm not playing the game as much is because I do not have a second character that I like playing yet. So I'm currently in the waiting room, so waiting on Akali or anyone else. So the news that we got this month, well there's actually 2 news, but the first news hasn't been revealed yet. Editing Dimz here, well the news has been revealed that Akali will be coming to 2xKO on April 7th. Honestly, that was the only thing I was waiting on for the official release date. The other big news for 2xKO this month is that we had a big balance patch, and they also added an attraction video to the game, which is basically the intro. The big balance patch basically touched all of the characters and may shake up the tournament meta of the game, because they kind of nerfed Yasuo in a big way, and they let Akali skirt by like scot-free. So expect to see way less Yasuo at higher levels of play, which does mean other characters have a time to shine. I wouldn't say that Yasuo is unviable because 2xKO is so solidly balanced where I feel like everyone's viable, and by that I mean everyone on this character roster can be on a team with another character and I can still see them winning a major. As for me, I'm going to focus this tiny section on how I feel about the Warwick changes, since that's mainly directly affecting me. Starting with his biggest nerf, which was the S1 nerf. Basically, they changed the animation so it can be more readable, they added another frame to it so it can be more reacted to, and a few other things that made it like less evasive and maybe not anti-air as much, but at the same time it's not as oppressive. Yada yada. I didn't really use this move willy-nilly. Don't get me wrong, it is a good move and it caught a lot of people off guard because of how fast it looked. So if you were one of the Warwicks that just threw this out willy-nilly or just used it as filler because it will most likely hit somebody, now you're gonna get punished for it more often. That wasn't the way I played Warwick, so this doesn't really affect me too much. But at the same time, does not mean people will not get hit by this. You will still get hit by this. Next is Bloodlust expiring more quickly. I assume that they had made this because he's really good in Bloodlust and it does last quite a while, but also this might shorten his infinite that he has in Bloodlust, maybe by a loop or 2. This is a good change and I like this. The next change is the change done to his dive kick. Now this is actually going to affect me because I use Warwick dive kick quite a bit. They have made changes to his recovery on it, so now it is more negative. They made changes on the hitbox on it, so it's smaller, and they made changes to the hurt box on it, so now it's easier to hit him out of it. And honestly, it's already pretty easy to hit Warwick because he's a big character, so this is going to affect me quite a bit, so now I cannot just dive kick willy-nilly, which I really do like to do. It's fun. After that, they had made a change to his S2 minimum height, where it's saying he can no longer he no longer can tiger knee this. Basically, he can't just immediately jump and do S2 immediately. Now S2 is actually Air S2 is a move that I really couldn't use since I play solo Warwick. And for not 2S2, for S2 in the air to actually work to like its full potential, you need a partner to swap out to, or just tag out to. And playing solo Warwick, I couldn't do that, so I really didn't use this move in that way. And last but not least, they increased his throw distance in mid-screen, his forward throw. So now you can no longer forward throw, dash up, and then S2, a forward S2 mid-screen, and get a big combo off of that. I did like that combo because it was a tight link to hit, but at the same time, you got a lot of damage just for a mid-screen throw. You can still do it in the corner, but that I guess they're just fine with that, which I'm fine with that too. And there was also a small bug fix where apparently Warwick would take chip damage while he was in Fury. I don't recall this happening to me in specific. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but I'm glad it's fixed now. I guess outside of all that, yeah, the game's still the same old, same old. I shall remain in the waiting room for a new character and see where things go from there. But with all that said, thanks once again for tuning in to another progress report. Your view is much appreciative and your feedback is welcome. I hope that you stick around for the next one. But until then, make sure you hydrate, pace yourself, and above all else, you have a good one.